You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day.
As the Gremlins raise shenanigans in the city of Hill Valley, oh wait, I forgot, they're not supposed to know that. I mean Gremlin Town. Our heroes take shelter in the bank that Billy works at so they can hide from the Gremlins. While planning their next move, Kate, our heroine, starts telling us a delightful, yet extremely bizarre and out-of-place story.
It was Christmas Eve. I was 9 years old.
Wait, don't her and Billy live in the same town and have for their whole lives? Why wouldn't he have heard about this by now?
Me and Mom were decorating the tree.
First off, young lady, it's Mom and I. And secondly, who decorates the tree on Christmas? Is Billy even listening to her? Hey Kate, not only is the city burning to the ground, but your crush is not even listening to a word you have to say about your daddy issues. Maybe this can wait until after the little green men are done bombing the city.
No answer. Christmas Day came and went, and still nothing.
What kind of job did your dad have that he had to work on Christmas? I mean, even Walmart closes the door on Christmas Day. Even Scrooge gave his employees the day off.
The police began a search. 4 or 5 days went by. Neither one of us could eat or sleep.
Oh, hey Gizmo, do you want to fix your face there, bud? As a male mogwai, you might want to learn how to humor pretty girls when they go off on rants about goofy shit.
Everything was falling apart. It was snowing outside.
Doesn't it normally snow in late December?
The house was freezing.
Why was your house so cold? Maybe your dad left because your mom wouldn't turn on the heat. I mean, this isn't 1890. You don't have to rely on the fireplace for survival from exposure. Maybe earlier when Judge Reinhold tried to lure Kate over to his place with cable, maybe he should have said, "Come on, baby, we're talking central heating."
So I went to try to light up the fire, and that's when I noticed the smell.
Ooh, that smell. How bad could he possibly be smelling after 5 days? I mean, shouldn't the chimney also have worked as like a refrigerator, freezing his dead, broken corpse in place, preserving his innards for at least a little bit? I mean, I don't think you would have smelled Dad for at least 10, 12 days.
Firemen came, broke through the chimney top, and me and Mom were expecting them to pull out a dead cat or a bird, and instead they pulled out my father.
Was it this exact moment that Billy realized he wasn't getting laid tonight?
He was dressed in a Santa Claus suit.
Well, would he really be wearing anything else?
He'd been climbing down the chimney on Christmas Eve.
I mean, not to be cold here, but isn't your dad kind of an idiot? I mean, why not just come through the front door? You were a little kid. If Santa Claus came to your house, you'd be shitting your pants with glee no matter where he came from. What kind of grown man thinks he can fit down a chimney? How did he get on the roof? Was there a ladder? How did your mom not notice that leaning against the house when you couldn't find your father? What if you guys had started a fire? Would you have burnt your father alive? How did he plan to make his exit? Would he have just walked out the front door then, or would he have been so brazen as to try to climb back up the chimney? "There's your presents, little girl. Now excuse Santa as he exits stage right out the front door. Santa double parked his sleigh and doesn't want to get a ticket." How long was he gonna hang out in that chimney? Were you guys getting up like only moments later, or was he gonna stay in the chimney for 3 hours so you guys got out of bed?
He'd been climbing down the chimney on Christmas Eve, his arms loaded with presents.
When he died, where did the presents go? Why did they not fall down the chimney? Were they resting on top of his head?
He was gonna surprise us.
How surprised would your mom have been when she saw a grown man's legs suddenly appear out of her fireplace and assumed someone was just breaking into the house? What a delightful Christmas tree Mr. Behringer had lined up for his wife. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Why did your dad go to such extreme lengths to surprise you on Christmas? Your family didn't even decorate the tree until the day of. I mean, I'm sorry to harp on that, but that really bothers me. If his arms were loaded with presents, then how the hell did he plan on climbing down? Oh, I think I might have my answer to this one. He didn't.
He slipped and broke his neck. Died instantly.
Can you be sure of that? I mean, maybe he suffered excruciating pain for a few hours, realizing that he had failed his family while taking in soot deep into his lungs as he took his final anguished breaths. I mean, just a thought. And Merry Christmas, everyone.
And that's how I found out there was no Santa Claus.
Shouldn't that have been the moment you realized there was no God? Wait, no Santa Claus, is that what you took away from all that? Not I'm half an orphan, my father was a moron, we don't have any heating in this house. Did you guys keep the presents? So much of this scene baffles me. Why does she choose now, of all times, to spill her guts when little green men are jacking up old women and killing everybody's hero, Rockin' Ricky? You'd think she would have chose a better time for this quick sidebar. I mean, what are they trying to tell me about her character here? That her dad was an idiot? I mean, what does that have to do with her working 2 jobs, dating Billy Peltzer, her future goals or dreams, or how or why she is the person she is now? She seems pretty well adjusted considering her father's lower half was minutes from separating from the top half of his body, which would have given the paramedics a leg up, pun fully intended, and given Kate some jewels for Christmas. It just would have been the family jewels. Is Kate gonna take up a new tradition around this time of year? Because she's 0-2 when it comes to Christmas. I don't know, maybe...
A Festivus for the rest of us!
Did they bury her dad in the Santa suit?
And that's how I found out there was no Santa Claus.